All right, so I'm making this video so you guys can see detail what I should do the next time I go based on my experience this time. So, all right, so first you want to get the express passes. This is my map right here, so you guys can see I had it in my pocket for a while, so it has some creases, but it is what it is, right? But we're just gonna make this really quick. We did get the express passes, which I definitely would recommend. As you can see, all of the houses you can get in with the express passes, so you don't have to wait in those long lines. That's 1000% recommended. So when you first get to the park, you start right here. It is extremely busy at the very beginning. So if you get there early, you're going to be waiting in a long line. If you wait a little bit, then everybody else is going to get in, but I don't think that's too much of a deal. So what you want to do is you want to start at the park entrance, and then you want to go through and then get to the back right here, right? So as you can see, G is a house, a haunted house right here. When you go to G, this is the exit for G, right? So this is where you're going to get out. So you're going to go all the way right here. When you see I, you can see I right here. That is The Last of Us based on the video game. I right here. You see I. The exit for I is all the way over here. Kid you not, you will walk all the way over here. It is long, right? So the thing about it is you want to just kind of plan out where you're going to go. The biggest thing you want to do is make sure you look at the map so you can see where all the houses are. Some houses that you can see right here, you go into G, and then you can go to H, and then you can go get out of G, and then you can go directly to H, and then the exit for H is right here, and then you can go to I, and then the exit for I is right here. Then you can go to J, and then your exit for J is right there. So that's like the best way to see the houses the quickest and most efficient, because you can get a little thrown off where you go. After you finish all your houses, you want to start from the back, and then you want to work your way to the front, because that's where everybody starts to go. You can see there's clusters of houses at the front right there. So start from the back, then you go to the front, and then after that, I would probably recommend trying to get into the show if you have time for that. Definitely get to the show early so you can get in and get a good seat. I like to sit at the very top where you have something for your back. So if you get in there early enough, you can get to the very top, and then you can actually have something to rest your back on so you can relax and see the show. And then if you scoot closest to the areas where you walk up and down, when you are going to leave, you can get out of there pretty quickly. The rides and attractions, they're gonna be pretty much easy to get into because not too many people are there for the rides. So if you want to get on the rides, that's the last thing I would do. Very last thing. And then I probably would go through the scare zones, try and go through the scare zones and all that good stuff, because the scare zones are absolutely fantastic. I love them. To identify the scare zones, if you look at the map, you see like the red areas on the map, like the path that is red. Those are the areas where you're gonna see scary things, props, monsters, all that kind of stuff throughout the whole entire night. So that's your scare zone areas. That is what I would do my next time going. Definitely get the express passes. They do have a VIP express pass, like where you have a guided person, but I think that's like $300 per person. Not sure what you all get in there, but there's somebody that takes you in. I think you just skip the line basically to the front every time, so you don't have to wait. Check out the map, look at the exits where you're gonna be getting out of, so you can plan accordingly and make the most out of your trip, so you don't have to spend too much time in the line. Just to recap on the survival tips, first you want to get there early, then you want to get your express passes, then you want to head to the back of the park, hit those houses, hit that cluster, make sure you know which exit you're going to get out on so you can get to the next house quickly. Then you want to hit the cluster in front, all the way in the front, and then you want to get to the show. You want to hit that show, you want to get there early so you can get to the top, have something to rest on, you get a good view. Then you want to sit close to the stairs so you can actually get out without having to wait in line. then you want to hit the rides, and then you want to go to the scare zones. And that's how you take advantage of the time, and then you can just do whatever you want after that. All right, if this has helped you, leave a like, subscribe. I will have my whole experience in 360 video and more. Thank you so much for watching, and have fun.